What is going on, fight fans? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are breaking down 3 major UFC stories that are reshaping multiple divisions right now. Khamzat Chimaev's future plans as a double champion, Ilia Topuria's reaction to the controversial UFC 324 interim title fight, and Dana White responding to backlash over comments involving heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall. Let's get straight into it. UFC middleweight champion Chimaev is already looking beyond his division. Fresh off his dominant title win over Dricus du Plessis at UFC 319, Chimaev revealed in an exclusive interview with ESPN that he plans to defend his middleweight belt one time before moving up to chase a second title at light heavyweight. He made it clear that while he will honor his obligations at 185 pounds, the division no longer excites him. He stated that these fights do not motivate him creatively or competitively, but he understands this is part of the business. For Chimaev, the real excitement comes from bigger names, bigger challenges, and significantly bigger paydays. As of now, the most likely challenger at middleweight is Nassourdine Imavov. However, Khamzat has openly said he would prefer not to fight Imavov due to their personal relationship and shared training history. That said, if the UFC insists, Chimaev says he will accept the fight. Another possible contender could emerge from the upcoming bout between former champion Sean Strickland and Anthony Hernandez. But make no mistake, Chimaev's real target is light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira. Khamzat believes Pereira is the biggest fight available to him in the UFC. He says everyone knows it makes sense, including the UFC itself, but he feels the promotion is hesitant to book the matchup. He also addressed Pereira's recent comments about potentially meeting in a grappling match, shutting that idea down completely. According to Chimaev, this is not about exhibitions or side matches. This is about championships and legacy inside the UFC octagon. With Pereira also rumored to be eyeing a future super fight with John Jones in 2026, the timing of all this could become very interesting very quickly. Topuria supports Justin vs. Pimblet interim title fight. UFC lightweight champion Ilia Topuria has weighed in on one of the most debated fight announcements of the year. Following his decision to step away from competition due to personal matters, the UFC announced an interim lightweight title fight between Justin and Paddy Pimblet as the main event of UFC 324. The announcement sparked immediate controversy, with fans questioning why an interim belt was necessary and why top contender Arman Tsarukyan was left out. The champ, however, has no issues with the UFC's decision. Speaking to ESPN Deportes, Topuria explained that he had already discussed the situation with the UFC ahead of time and understood the promotion needed to move forward while he addressed his personal circumstances. He praised both Justin and Pimblet, saying the interim title fight is well-deserved and represents the closest either man has come to holding undisputed gold. Topuria did not shy away from making one thing clear: whoever wins will still have to face him. Justin brings experience as a former interim champion, though he failed to unify the belt against Khabib Nurmagomedov in 2020. Since then, he has gone 4-2 and remains one of the most dangerous fighters in the division. Pimblet enters the fight undefeated in the UFC with 7 straight wins and massive popularity, though critics continue to question the level of competition he has faced. Interestingly, Topuria hinted that the UFC may have different plans depending on who wins. He suggested that a Justin victory could lead to unexpected matchmaking opportunities, even mentioning a hypothetical White House event as something that would excite him. Dana White responds to Tom Aspinall controversy. Finally, UFC President Dana White has responded to criticism surrounding his comments about heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall. At UFC 321, Aspinall's first title defense against Cyril Gane ended in a no contest after an accidental double eye gouge left him unable to continue. Following the fight, White stated that Aspinall had no damage and implied that the bout ended because Aspinall chose not to continue rather than being physically unable. Those comments did not sit well with Aspinall, who later revealed he has been diagnosed with a rare condition in both eyes that may require surgery. He also confirmed that he has not yet been cleared to resume training. Speaking publicly, Aspinall said he was disappointed in White's response and discussed the situation during an appearance on the Ariel Helwani show. White has now addressed the backlash, stating that he meant no disrespect to Aspinall and clarifying that his comments were not intended as a slight against the heavyweight champion. He also confirmed that he has not yet spoken directly with Aspinall since the incident. With With Aspinall's return timeline uncertain, the heavyweight division remains in a holding pattern as fans wait for clarity on the champion's health and future defenses.